a deputy youth organizer of the party, Osman Ayariga. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you and good evening to your cherished listeners. And if some are viewing online, good evening to your cherished viewers.
Very well. Are you able to tell us where the flag bearer of the NDC, John Mahama, is now and what he has been up to?
Yes. Over the weekend, the flag bearer of the NDC took his campaign tour to the Greater Accra region, where he toured Adan constituency, Ashaman constituency, and the second day he went to the western side of Greater Accra region, where he interacted with constituencies such as Sotrom, Anya Sotrom, Trebo, Amastaman, and Anya Sotrom. So he continued to send our message of hope. He continued to talk about the 24-hour economy. He continued to speak about developing the youth of the country. He continued to elaborate parts of our manifesto to the good people of the country.
Very well. And what has been the reception like in these places that you've mentioned that the flag bearer of the NDC has visited?
If you observe or looked at various videos, you would realize that the reception has been naturally electric. It has been epic. It has been very, very enthusiastic. And their enthusiasm has been extremely contagious. You realize people naturally gravitating towards the flag bearer. People naturally coming to the flag bearer. And people are yearning for change because people are tired of the current administration. People are tired with the current corruption. People are tired with the current life. People are tired with the current suffering that they are going through. And just for them to hear that a flag bearer of a ruling government will tell them that if he solves all their problems today, what else will he solve if he wins the election? People are tired. People want their problems solved as soon as possible. People are able to decipher truth from lies. People are able to decipher an experiment from an experienced candidate. People are able to decipher an honest man from a very dishonest man. And that is why when we go out and we sell our message of respecting Ghana, we're building the Ghana that you and I want to be in, people naturally gravitate and buy the good message of the National Democratic Congress and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Now, Mr. Mahama, during the launch of the party's manifesto, announced an operation to recover all loot. Today, we have heard of an operation Recover All Loot Brigade. Tell us about this brigade and what your mission is.
Yes, thank you very much. And as I said, we in the NDC, once we issue or bring out our policy or manifesto, we do not tell you that we will not implement it now. Otherwise, when we win power, what will we implement? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama last week during the NDC's launch of its manifesto announced the policy of Operation Recover All Loot, which was going to be instituted by his government. That was to take measures to stop corruption and to recover all looted funds of the country. This has naturally gotten the youth excited, and the youth naturally have gravitated among themselves. They have put themselves together and have formed a brigade, which is called the Oral Brigade, which is Operation Recover All Loot Brigade. And we have started moving, and we are going to move from office to office, asking and picketing to anywhere, everywhere that we see, smell, hear, or suspect any corrupt activities. And we had our maiden press conference today, and we issued a statement that we are picketing the Ministry of Finance first on the 4th of September, that is coming Wednesday. So you see a good number of the youth of the NDC converging at the Ministry of Youth and Sport to make known their demand, asking the Ministry of the Ministry of Finance, I beg your pardon.
Very well.
That among the many contracts that have been awarded, most especially SML, most especially the ambulance contract, which Auditor General has fingered so many issues within those contracts, we are asking that the Ministry of Finance should take necessary steps, should take necessary measures to abrogate some of these contracts and also recover good money that Ghana has lost. Also, we are not losing sight of the fact that issues have also been raised so far as the Ministry of Sport is concerned. So in the coming days, we are waiting to see the rest of the numbers that will be coming from the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Currently, the figures that are coming out from the Ministry of Youth and Sport so far as the All African Games was concerned some of them do not add up. So as time goes on, we will not lose sight of the Ministry of Youth and Sport also. And not only there, as we have said, anywhere the youth, anywhere oral brigade, we hear, we see, we smell, we suspect corruption, we shall occupy, we shall demonstrate, we shall picket, and we shall demand answers from corrupt officials, and we shall act that they return all looted funds. And that is what we will do. We are booting out all looters. That is what oral
Osman,
brigade is.
When will this picketing begin, and do you have clearance from the police?
The picketing will begin on Wednesday, the 4th of September. We have dispatched the letter to the Ghana police. The letter was dispatched today. We are yet to hear from them. But we've communicated to them the favorable date which we want to picket, which is on the 4th of September, Wednesday. I hope to see you there because I know you're a youth and you want to develop this country as well.
Very well. Thank you so much for your time this evening, Osman. We wish you well. Osman Ayariga is a deputy youth organizer of the National Democratic Congress NDC